welcome back to the Bold Rose on Tour with me, Michael.
Me, Carol.
Right, today, cookery time. Well, not quite.
You're not Mary Berry.
No, Mary Burney maybe. I'm the only one that can burn a cup of water. I can make tea and I can make coffee. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to show you or share with you how we carry on with our barbecue when we go caravanning. As we showed you in an earlier video, you can actually plug the barbecue into the side of the caravan into the gas barbecue outlet. Now what we use is a Cadac. Now I'm going to take a deep breath for this. The one we use is called a Cadac 2 Cook 3 Pro Deluxe QR.
Could you wrote it down for you?
It is, it's a lot to remember, and it comes in this rather neat little case. Everything comes in cases for caravanning and zips. So what we're going to do is unzip the case, open the flap. It even gives you instructions of how, it'll be upside down for you, but it even gives you instructions of how to pack it all away. In here, we'll talk about these later. That's the bonus bit. We'll talk about them later. Put them down for now. This little mat here, we use to put the barbecue on because we use it on a table outside the caravan, and we found that the Cadac was sliding around on the table. So by putting a non-slip mat on, it stops the Cadac slipping about. So that's that bit. This is the main bit here. That comes out and goes there. We'll unpack the rest of the bag and we'll show you how it works. So I don't know if Carol can get that. That's the actual unit there. Let me just move these to one side because this is going to be a bit of an unpacking job, this. Okay, so that's the unit there. It's very, very neat. It's made out of good quality material. It's got 2 knobs there for controlling the burners and the igniters and grey things there. And to open it up, you just flick that little toggle and open she goes. What you get as standard with it is you get 2 pot stands, one there, and this stand here is for coffee pots. So if you're posh, you can put your coffee pot on there and let it bubble away. We also use one of these, which is the Cadac Paella Pan 30. Now we had this on our old Cadac, which we had a Safari chef. This just unzips again, more zips, and it comes out of the bag like so. And although it's called a paella pan, it can be used for all sorts. Nice non-stick base, and this, of course, sits nicely on that ring there. Good, isn't it? You do all sorts of stews and
curries, sweet and sour,
all that sort of stuff. So we use that as well. Put that to one side. These actually take off and they're just sat on and they've got little rubber feet on them. So they just locate into them slots there. So they're quite handy. So you take that off, take these off, and then we have in the bottom of the bag 2 plates. And they're all neatly stored away. It comes with a solid plate, and yet again it's got little rubber feet on it that just sits on there like so. And then we have one for doing the burgers with, and that sits on there like so, or vice versa. You can actually buy an optional pan which covers the whole top of the unit, and that gives you a little bit more cooking space. Then you get a bag of bits. In here are 2, they're called windshields. We'll talk about these in detail in a little while, but they just slot in the side of the unit like that, and at the other side, and that just stops the wind allegedly blowing the burners out if you've got a bit of a breezy day. Also, you get a handle, and that slots in there like that, so you can pick your pan up if it's hot. So you get that with it as well. We have to thank Dave and Helen from Caravantastic for putting us onto this, because they're the ones that showed us in the first place what it was like. Now, to connect the gas up, dead easy. They give you a little connector like that and a spanner. I'm going to get rid of this because everything's been pulled out of there now. Round the side of the Cadac is a little connector there. You just pull the plastic cap off it, like so. And then, as in with all gas, it's lefty-lefty, tighty-tighty. And that just screws on anti-clockwise, like so. And then you just get your spanner and just nip it up. Don't over tighten it. And that's it. The reason it's called a Pro Deluxe QR, QR stands for quick release. So if you get your hose, you will notice on the end of the hose, that end goes into the caravan, and this bit goes onto the barbecue. You can also get a portable power pack, which is like portable gas cylinders, so you don't have to plug it into the caravan if you don't want to. That just plugs into there like so. Plug the other end into the caravan, switch the gas on, and you're ready to cook. Neat, isn't it?
Yeah.
However, we have had a problem.
Well,
A minor problem.
a bit of a hitch.
Yeah. If you were to use this on a windy day, and I'm not talking gale force, we'd never use it on that, but even a bit of a breeze, these wind deflectors are nigh on next to useless. So we did a bit of research, did a bit of looking around online, and we found a solution to it. So we take these wind deflectors off, and to be honest, they're kept in my garage because I don't use them anymore. And a firm called Combi Built, and these can be found on eBay, make special wind deflectors for this barbecue. And as you can see, they're made out of stainless steel, good quality. And if you want details, it's at combibuilt.com. Let's show you it on there. If you can see that, Combibuilt, just put combibuilt.com, that'll take you to their website. They are made out of stainless steel and they're designed for this unit. Now, I modified these. How was it? What was up to something? What I did, I got some self-adhesive magnets and stuck them to the top of the windbreaks. And what happens is, you just slot that. In fact, it's easy to take the hose off. I'll just take the hose off. All you do is a cutout for lift the unit up, slot that in like that. And what's happening is, that little magnet is connecting to the lid of the Cadac. And then we put one this side, just lift it up, slide it under, and yet again. Now, isn't that a better idea to keep the wind off the burners? Because the last thing you want to do, you've got your burgers half cooked and the gas keeps blowing out. So we think they're a fabulous idea. Well made, really recommend them. Really good bit of kit, as I say, to keep the wind off the Cadac. So there it is. That's the Cadac 2 Cook 3 Pro Deluxe QR. I love it. Absolutely love it. You can do burgers on that side and sausages and bits and pieces. You can do onions, rings, all sorts of other bits and pieces, peppers, all that sort of stuff on that side, and have a really good cook-off. You can do your breakfast. You can do anything with it. We use it a lot, don't we?
And we've also got, from the previous Cadac, the 4
tapas dishes.
tapas dishes.
Yeah, we do.
Go on there with beans, eggs, tomatoes.
Yep, put your beans in it, everything in it. So yeah, it's a really versatile piece of kit. And as I say, just take the plate off, pop the hot plate back on. You could fry something on there, and you could put a pan of something on there. So that's it. So hope you've enjoyed that. And I do recommend these windshields. As I say, go on eBay, they're on there, or go on their website. They do make this a lot better unit. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And from Carol, it's...
Ta-ra!
See you soon.